Hello, my name is Garner Day, and I absolutely hate, despise, loathe, and have abhorrence towards people, at least when they do certain things. I present you with these philosophies. People are annoying, inconsiderate, and all around taxing. Some of you may be puzzled by this reality, mainly because you are an extrovert, I'm an introvert, and this is simply not your reality. To an extrovert, the people acquaintances and small talk that make up our ordinary day-to-day world are energizing or stimulating. To an introvert, the same people in small talk are, to put it simple, work. For instance, picture yourself walking from your car to your door after a long day of hard work or schooling. Your back is hurting, throbbing migraine, and all you want to do is just sit down and relax. But of course, your next door neighbor, who you like and enjoy talking to, just not on this particular occasion, feels the need to flag you down and have a 5-minute yet seemingly endless one-sided conversation about absolutely nothing. I don't know about you, but depending on my blood sugar levels, this could ruin my entire evening. This is what I want to express to you. Not only the needs of the introverts, but my hatred for all unnecessary human contact. Now how will he do it, some may ponder, with my simple three-piece American idealistic logic: equality, liberty, and rights. And don't get me wrong, often I enjoy people's attention and human contact, yet if either me or the other person has absolutely nothing to say, it becomes frivolous and painful. Which brings me to my first piece of reasoning: equality. What is the definition of equality? Two things are people being of the same reputation or not. What does this mean, though? What are the implications? In my particular instance, it means when you say from the bottom of your heart, I don't want to talk right now, I will respect that. As should you when the reverse situation arises. Please respect me and my equality with you as I respect yours, even on such a basic level. Picture a person standing in line in a grocery store. She has basic food items in her hands: milk, cheese, eggs, and vegetables, etc., etc. She pays for her purchases and is walking towards the door when, like above, she gets stopped by an old family friend. They start talking, and the first few minutes are genuinely pleasant. Yet after about 7 to 10 minutes, you realize you were just standing there while the old family friend recounts her ability to make a garden and keep a cat, while the entire time you feel as though you are about to pass out from hunger. Eventually it gets to the point where you politely say, "Excuse me, but I'm extremely hungry. How about we pick this up another time?" Of course they agree. Yet just as they are walking away, they look back with a slight gaze of anger. Why? What they are doing is, if you ask me, is an infringement on the basic right of liberty. The obstruction to your liberty that you can't drink and eat as you please. And I urge you to change your mental definition of liberty to include this. Rights. This is the soundest logic of all, and it is in the definition of rights that one's rights begin when someone else's end. The very definition, yet we break this every moment we say hey to an introverted friend and silently demand small talk. Or every time we drop bombs on Japan and the Middle East, but that's a different story. The moral of this idealistic reasoning is my right to speak to you ends when you become opposed to it, just as yours does on me. Some may say, "Garner, this is no big issue. It's just 5 minutes of your life." They would be wrong. Mainly because to me it is a big issue, and roughly 50% of the world's population agrees with me. Take notice. We really, really don't need to hear about your garden, nor your cat. People, you must take action. When a person's right to comfort is infringed upon, you should do something. When their liberty to relax and eat is threatened, you definitely should do something. But when their rights, liberties, and equalities are borderline dismantled, you need to do something. Period.